Hi everyone, it's Carolyn Cutler Hughes here, aka Mrs. Hughes, math teacher. I'm going to show you how I go about creating the inside of a page of my book. Kind of goes along with the video that hopefully you just watched. So what I'm going to do is show you what I need and what I'm going to use to begin my process. So here you go. For the inside of your book, you can use some of the following or come up with something else if you'd like to. You can use some crayons. I always prefer Crayola crayons because they tend to have the best markings. You can use some gel pens or some markers. I have some watercolor, some paints. I always like to start most of the time with pencil and an eraser, and don't forget, eraser is our friend, and of course, paper. So the next thing that I have to do is come up with what I want to show the world and put down on my piece of paper. So I have to think really hard. What are some of my favorite things? And what do I really like? And what shows the world who I am if I wanted to show? Well, here we go, and you'll find out. After I draw everything out in pencil, then I'm going to start coloring in my watercolor palette. And I'm going to do it with watercolor because that's one of my favorite things, and my paintbrushes because you need those as well. My most favorite thing is my family, but that would be too technical to put on here, so I'm not going to. So my favorite color is blue, and that's why I'm doing everything in a blue, so that I can show the world my favorite color. And you can do that too when you do yours. I'm gonna dry it real quick and then add some more colors. Now I messed up right here where the blue to the left should have been a handle, so I'm gonna have to take that out after I do some of the watercoloring. First I'm gonna add some edges, and then I realized my watercolor palette kind of looks like a heart, which again shows some of my personality because I do love hearts. I'm gonna fill in some extra colors and not extra colors, but darken them up a little bit. And that's actually not a black that you can see on there. That is a dark blue, but it looks black on this paper. And I'm gonna come over here to Fat Kitty, who should be in the frame in just a second. There she is. I am going to do her next because she is my favorite character and I do love cats. So I'm gonna fill her in with some Lunar Earth and some black. The Lunar Earth is kind of like a brownish orange, I guess is the easiest way to put that. I do love making her little sticky out parts, her little pokies there, which are actually supposed to represent her fur. That's makes it a lot of fun to color in. Then I'm going to move on to a bat wing. Anybody that knows me knows I like you to cover your sneezes with a bat wing, so that's why that's on there. And of course, I can't forget chocolate. Chocolate has to be in here somewhere. Most people love chocolate. A few don't, but I do for sure. So after I'm done with my chocolate, I will go on to a puppy dog. And puppy dog is just so that I can not favor kitties as much. I do like dogs too, not just kitties. So I just made him brown, just a basic dog. And I did add another kitty because kitties are my favorite. And I did an orange one because I don't have an orange kitty, but I always wanted one, and I will probably someday. And most orange kitties have a little bit of stripe on them. So then I'm going on to my favorite food, which is a baked potato. It's kind of funny, but it is my favorite food. You can't really tell probably until I put some little eyes on there and fix them up. And then an apple. I do love an apple. Cortland apples to be particular, so that's what this one is. And of course, candy is my next piece, which is another one of my favorites. Even though it shouldn't be, it really is. I couldn't leave that out. So I'm going to flip this paper over as soon as I finish drawing that candy, and hopefully you can get some inspiration for this, and I can't wait to see yours.